Konnichiwa. Sigma. Before this word got its reputation today by the shirtless bald funny guy. No, not this one. This word was a symbol of perfection, respect, and for me, nostalgia. When I was in school, I found Alien Shooter by Sigma Teaming. On Steam page, it has a Go tag on it, which is quite appropriate. A few years later, I played another game by this developer called Alien Hallway, of which I'll be talking about in this video. Story. The game's story is that the funny green men from God knows where are in the process of invading a mysterious blue planet. In-game lore says, why is it mysterious? Let's find out. I've ended this game and I have yet to find that out. Unlike the usual sci-fi games, we have an unsaid agreement with our invaders of not using the spaceships as a mode of invasion. Instead, we fight it out in a civilized, orderly fashion in these hallways. What are these? Who made them? We don't know. All we know is that we have to destroy the enemy teleporter that is located on the opposite side of the hallway, or they will destroy our station. We don't know where the enemy has come from, or why the enemy is invading this mysterious blue planet. All we have to do is remind them that who is made in God's image. Gameplay. Just like the story, the gameplay is simple enough too. We have an engineer unit, which is also the only non-offensive unit. Its work is to mine the energy cells. The energy cells is required to teleport the units to the hallway. But each mining site has a limited amount of energy. After mining all the cells from given site, they move on to the next. But you have to be careful that they don't move ahead of the army troops, because if they get killed, then suddenly you'll find yourself out of energy with an armada approaching you, and your measly Gatling gun trying to defend you. Now, the game has following offensive units: flamethrower, rifleman, shotgun man, grenadier, sniper, machine gunner, missile man, and heavy laser gunner. Before I tell you what to use, I'll tell you what not to use. The sniper unit is by far the most redundant unit. It fires exactly one shot in 1 second, which has a chance of missing a unit entirely. It's not even good for support, so discard it at the earliest. The flamethrower is the Chad, which has granite for balls. This unit has the shortest range but costs the least energy to teleport, and that's why you'll be using this as the primary offensive unit for the early and mid game. Every other unit will be a support unit for them. They are so much of a Chad that the game has to introduce a new unit type, mercenary, straight from the space desert, just for them. These space kamikaze units are by far the most annoying. One moment you're destroying the enemy teleporter to half health, the other moment they're gone, just like that. Now, let's go quickly over the other unit, the rifleman. Nothing special about it. It's a mid-range, yada yada yada. This is gonna be boring. Let's talk about the interesting stuff. Let me tell you something about the missile man. The missile man is a bro to the flamethrower. While the entire battalion of flamethrowers are purging the ones born outside the grace of God, the missile man comes up from behind and says, "I've got you," and blows the entire unit to the smithereens. Also, another thing. On the head of some unit types, a grenade option comes up, which lights up your brain receptors and you immediately press on it. It's a decent mechanic, which prevents things from getting too stale. Heavy laser gunner. The best way to describe it is if the machine gunner and the sniper had an abomination, and to this abomination, the bull ball juice was injected right to his balls. Because you tell me, what am I looking at? Now, things are going pretty good for me until I reach the third planet. Then the difficulty spikes, and my butt cheeks get impaled on it. Specifically, planet 3, level 3, is the one where I got deflated the first time. Deflated? No. Defeated the first time, but I was deflated in real life too. Planet 3, level 3 was my Waterloo. This made me realize that I have to backtrack now and get my bread up and come back. The process was hard, frustrating, and no fun at all. After grinding for a couple of hours, I went to look for guidance in the Steam community page, and in return, I found an exploit. There's a bug in the game where, when you complete a level, clicking on these options in order, restart, shop, back, play, will again reward you with money for completing the level, and I did that exactly. The problem still arose. But do I upgrade? But then I noticed something. The cost of sniper is considerably higher than both shotgun and rifleman. That made me think. Perhaps what I was treating as fool's gold was indeed gold. That realization was nirvana for me, and my gameplay till the end of this game became really streamlined. All I had to do was clog my hallway with snipers and heavy laser gunners. Here's how it went, with Serbian war music in the background.
Hrabri momci, najhrabriji naši, srpski dobrovoljci, podvizi vaši, to su prave šeme, da ste pravi borci, pokazalo vrijeme.
Everyone who stuck till the end of the video, thank you. You guys are the best.